Tune into the sacred dialogue with the universe, informed by HorseWisdom, guided by Equus, for greater healing, insight, inspiration, harmony, and balance in your life. Hello and welcome. I am Jess Catmans with Guided by Equus, here with your intuitive horse wisdom energy forecast for the week of July 29th. This is Daisy behind me, and I've been spending a few moments with her today, and just breathing into the space of what this week, kind of in tune with what Daisy's wanting to share, is offering for us. And I got an image of almost a V, and that we're kind of right now on the top end of each of those points of the V, and they're coming together, so kind of like at the bottom of the vortex. And this coming together has been, I guess, playing out through most of July to almost reveal what those points on the top of each part of the V are for each one of us. And this week there will be like a movement towards that focal point, and Daisy is moving away from me, but that actually is meaningful for me in that with her and I and our relationship, if I move into trying to initiate something, it almost pushes her away. And so for me, it's really remaining open to the invitation from her, and to be available for it whenever it comes, to drop into those moments, and to not have any expectation for her to show up like any of these other horses. Because there is a very significant part of my own journey with her, and it has been really beginning to reveal itself in the last 2 months for sure, and that almost there's part of what she's here to do to help me evolve not only my relationship with her, but where I'm kind of taking this Guided by Equus thing into a new realm, a new chapter, if you will, maybe even a new book, I don't know. And there are actually lots of those parts that are in the energy of my space that are in the works of being created, and yet there's this bigger thing that I still can't really speak to yet that I'm feeling, especially when I'm in the space with Daisy. And so I asked to really drop in and be present this week when what wants to make itself available to you shows up, because often we can go out and go looking for it, but if it's not ready to share itself with us in that moment for whatever reason, it doesn't mean that it's not ours or that we're supposed to turn and head in a new direction. It really actually means that there's more of an invitation for us to remain open for whenever it is ready to engage with us. And I know I'm speaking on very kind of etheric levels, but if you just feel into the energy of that, and it actually creates more space within us to be more present so that we can become available whenever these opportunities, I guess, show up. And right now I have no horse behind me. I have no idea where she went. So that almost is informing me that when they are ready, they will show up. And it's really up to us to make ourselves available for that information to be received. So there's that deep breath signifying that I'm actually onto something, and kind of grounding that energy in. And I have the rest of my horses are in a different part of this pen, and they're all standing here looking at me, almost witnessing this message. And actually I can feel it almost shift from my high heart down into my heart and now into my solar plexus. And it's helping move that information from the heart that we often, it's easy to shove it to the side or kind of just tell it to just hang on, I'll come back to you, and then we actually never come back. And so this week, it's like letting the lid off of it for it to kind of be set free so it can help inform us this week and into the entire month of August. And as I talk about that, from out of nowhere comes Daisy. So taking another breath on that. And this is the space of the horses. They help inform my own reality and my ability to tune into the bigger picture. So much love to you guys this week. And all of what I just shared, Daisy moving from her head and then into alignment and facing west, is like maturing in the way that we are moving in our life, kind of, I guess, towards our greater destiny. And so this year there is a lot of expression related to that movement, and our ability to express our truth is a big sign of maturity, because we have to be responsible for it then. And not only responsible, but find our own power within it. So with that, I leave you guys for the week, and much love from myself and Daisy and the rest of the Guided by Equus herd. And August feels just like a big smile comes to my face, and there's this really expansiveness that's there. So I'm curious to see where that will bring us. And Daisy is now moving back towards the herd. So I will wrap this up. Much love from myself and all of us at Guided by Equus.